Void, what's up? Stardust. Derail, what's up? Happy Saturday. Shoot. Void. Welcome to VIP access, bro. There you go. Playing Marshall Machine, what's up, man? Konnichiwa. Yo, Pookie, thank you for joining. That's cool. Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff's happened over the last week or so. And, yeah, appreciate you, Pookie. To avoid, as always, I appreciate that. It's amazing. That's cool. Yeah, those avatars do look cool. We didn't know. We had like zero information on how to do any of this stuff, so I had to do a lot of figuring stuff out. But yeah, so we got a bunch of emojis. So yeah, the memberships is now open. Thankfully, it took me a minute to figure it all out. But the membership thing's open. You can do. I think it's like what $3.99 a month. I think I had to look all around and figure it out because a lot of people did different things and big people did different things, and mid-sized people did certain things. I didn't even know how to figure all this out, but we settled at $3.99 a month. You get all these emojis, and you get some. When I start posting more videos, you get early access to that. Member only chat on the community page, things like that. So yeah, a lot of cool things. I'll probably be adding more to it. It was pretty. I didn't know what I was doing, but. This is the start of it, though. I got monetized I finally hit 3,000 hours. I think it was early last week. Or late the other last week. I didn't remember. But, yeah, so that's cool. So, thanks to everyone that helped out and watched the videos and all that kind of cool stuff. It really helped me out. And I got 800 hours to go. And I can do the advertisements and stuff. So, but our first two new members, Development of Void, thank you. And Pookie, thank you so much for joining. Glenn Marshall says today is Sunday. It's Sunday already? Yeah, I can't wait. I'm ready. Like in, what we got? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. 4 more hours I'll be watching Suzuka, the F1 Grand Prix of Japan in Suzuka. It's one of my favorites. I can't wait. Looking forward to it. I don't know. Are you close to Suzuka? Probably not. That's like near Mount Fuji, I think. But DC Long, what up, bro? How's it going, my man? Chris Arsenault, good to see you, buddy. What else we got in the house? Well, Mark. There you go, Mark. Yeah, I know, right? I know, Mark. I had to wear a lot of different hats in my life now. I gotta be a salesman. I gotta be a therapist. Sometimes, yeah, it's crazy. I gotta do a lot of wild stuff. DC, does Jackson have a floating bridge? It does. Yeah, it's a Floyd Rose. Oops, I gotta stop that. Floyd Rose JT 590, I think it was. I think, but it's a Shaler. Yeah, let me see if I can get an image in the. I usually move back. Oh yeah, it's got the recessed spot there, so you can pull back on the bar and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a 1992, so it's a. I think they consider 1992 vintage now. I think it's 30. It's 30 years old, 32 years old. So that's pretty old. I guess it's vintage. I don't know. But yeah, I like this model of guitar the best. I've tracked down 4 of them in my life now. And yeah, these ones play the best. I just really like how they play and how they sound. This is the first year that Jackson came out with this particular model, which is 1992, and it was very influenced by the Charvel Predator, which was almost exactly the same. It had a stacked single coil pickup that slanted, but everything else was the same, albeit it didn't have a tone knob on it, which I hate anyway. I hate tone knobs. I don't want a volume knob, honestly. But I disconnected the tone knob on this thing because I don't even care. I don't like too much stuff. I like one flick of the switch and then one knob to mess with. I don't need all these. I used to have a Charvel Model 4, but the first thing it had like 3 different switches on it and a battery you had to put in, all this wacky stuff. I don't know. Let's see. Mark says, what's the criteria on YouTube to be monetized and what's the benefit? There's two levels of it. Level 1 is 1,000 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, which is a lot. And it took me all year to get it. That many, like ridiculous. But I don't really put out long form videos, but I put out enough that it helped. And then the live streams help too. But yeah, so you're looking at 1,000 subscribers and 3,000 hours of watch time. That gets you kind of step 1 of monetization, where you can get super chat on here. You can get super chat. You can get super thanks. You can have memberships. You can connect the store, which we're in the process of doing. We have 3 different T-shirts coming soon, real soon. They're real nice T-shirts. And I'll have the store set up hopefully in a week or so. So next time, hopefully, if you're interested in shirts, we'll have some cool shirts. And then on top of that, only another 1,000 watch hours. Then we'll open up the advertisements with Google AdSense. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I got to work on that. I think I got another 800 hours to go. I put out a new video this morning, which we'll see how that goes. One of those Bogren digital contest videos. So we'll see if that picks up a few hours on that thing. Yeah, Void. Yeah, man. These are the Shalers. I honestly believe in every guitar. I think every Jackson I've had, every Charvel I've had has had this Shaler. Shaler Floyd Rose tremolo, and it's their German company, and I've never had one issue with them ever, like 0 issues with them, and they've always been the best. And I look for them, and they even still make this exact model. They've never changed their version of it. It's about $200, I think, for a brand new one, maybe $150, $200. I think you can get it in black, silver, and gold. But yeah, they still make them, and they still put them out there, and I think they're the best ones, honestly. There you go. Yeah, Glam Marshall, knows that. The reverse. I gotta have the reverse headstock. I cannot not have reverse headstock. I don't know why. It looks cool to me. It's always looked cool to me, and it was different because everyone had the normal headstock. I thought, well, man, I don't want to be like everyone else. I want to be different, as more different as I possibly can. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Like that. What have been said? Oh, Avoid said avatars on YouTube looks yeah, because we had to do them as like so tiny. They're like, oh, they have to be 32 by 32 or something pixels. And I was like, what? Like, these things are tiny, which is weird because and I'm starting to do this on TikTok now too. I've got a subscribing thing over there. They want their things to be 256 pixels by 256. I'm like, what? Why is it so different? So I don't know. Anyway. Everyone's got something different. Let's kick out some jams. I didn't get to play today at all, as usual. But I do have a new song, a really interesting song too. And Devoid, let me know if you're hanging out or you got to go. I got something special for you too. Actually, I just put it all together finally. An interesting King Diamond solo you might enjoy. But let me know if I don't play it by the time you're getting ready to go. Let me know when you're going and I'll play it immediately. I promise. Yeah, Mark. Yeah. Every time. Yeah. So some people can get it like in like one shot. They'll put out like one video that's like 20 minutes long, and a couple thousand people will watch it, and they got their hours done like that. But then it takes some time to get the subscribers. So it's a two-edged street. I got lucky with the subscribers when I hit a viral video here on YouTube like for a couple 100,000 views, and that like popped me up. Okay, cool, man, cool. I'm gonna get to it pretty soon. I run through some jams and then, but yeah, I've got a couple cover solos I've finally put together. I got a special Yngwie cover solo and a special Andy LaRock cover solo. I'm gonna give them a try tonight and see if I can pull them off. I've played them a couple times. We'll see how bad or how good it goes. You never know. Well, let me get some warm up going on here. Some classic. I'm gonna kind of do my TikTok openers here because those are fun for me to do. Hopefully it sounds okay. I've got a lot of new toys to play with, and I made some mistakes were made and knobs were turned, and I think I got everything to where it's supposed to be. Well, I don't know, but let me know if it's too loud, too soft, too weird. I don't know. All right. That's feeling pretty good. I was snapping that one. Good. Let's see. That was fun. I like that one. I open that with on TikTok all the time. It's like it sends me different people, like 1,000 different people every time I start the show. So they've never heard that song, so it's easy for me to do. Oh, cool, boy. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, there's some good ones. Some good ones. Some classic English, some classic Andy. I think we can get down on that one. See, Darrell says Five Fingers got a new punch. Or Five Fingers got a new punch. They got a new Death Punch. They got a new song. I haven't heard that one yet, man. It hasn't popped up on my timeline, so I have to check that out. Thanks, Glenn Marshall. Darrell's watching some college hoops. Nice. Used to watch college hoops all the time, but man, I don't know. I got tired of it. I can barely watch NBA until they get to the finals. I usually just watch the finals anymore, the playoffs anymore. But as long as Miami's in there, I'll watch that. Hey, Bear, what's up, man? Adam, what's going on, man? Good to see you again. Right, Mark? I wish, man. Yeah, I think if I can get like 100,000 followers, subscribers somewhere, in one whole shot, I think Jackson might take a look at me or whatever and hook me up. I really want one of those. I actually just wanted to make this guitar. Just make a whole new guitar like this. This same body, the same tremolo, these pickups. You can put some Dunkins in there instead. Whatever, 24 fret, reverse headstock. Very simple. They can make it in 2 seconds probably. I can see it. They could totally easily make it. But yeah, I probably need a little more pull. I've got a good amount. I think right now I'm over 40,000 followers, subscribers across all three platforms. Maybe if you added Facebook in there, maybe 45,000. There's nothing to sneeze at, no doubt, but it's not enough sneeze for Jackson to probably take notice. That's all good. We keep trying, we keep trying. Thanks, Adam. Thanks, Avoid. Pookie, thank you. Oh, man. All right, there you go, Glenn. Yeah, like I said before, I would love to get back to Japan. I gotta try and find a way. I think I might have a couple people that can put their foot in the door for me, maybe. So maybe I'm gonna try because I do have an album that's done. Pretty much just kind of remixing it one more time. And then if I can shop it to one of these Japanese labels, might be the door I need to get into. But yeah, I trust me. I listen to a lot of like Loudness, Akira Takasaki. He's up there in one of my probably my top 10, 15 favorite guitar players. So, and I used to watch when I was a kid. We got a lot of amazing Japan. It's called Japanimation. When I was growing up, we didn't know it was called anime. We just called it Japanimation. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But I used to listen like Speed Racer was one of my favorite cartoons growing up as a kid, and that's classic Japanese. Gotcha Man, I loved. Gosh, what else? Spaceship, Battleship Yamato, one of my favorites. I mean, yeah, I used to listen to a lot of that stuff. It was good stuff. And we actually got a lot of different Japanese soundtracks and stuff back then. So it was pretty cool. Mark says the Frozen Crown got gifted 2 Jacksons. Dang, yeah. See, but yeah, they probably got hundreds of thousands of subscribers or followers, whatever. They're probably touring and albuming. I'm still getting back to it. Oh, hi. Thank you so much. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. That's right. That's my first revenue. My first super chat or super thanks, whatever it's called. I hope you're doing, Gary. Hi, say. Mark says he's heard that Japan is a real clean place. Man, Japan is an amazing place. I mean, dude, yeah. I was there for just about 2 weeks when we toured the first time with Firewim. And we were in Osaka and in Tokyo. The hotels that we stayed at, one was in Osaka, the other was in Tokyo. And yeah, man, places like it was. I mean, this is 20 years ago, but I heard nothing's changed as far as that's concerned. But it was clean, super clean everywhere. You don't people take their like if they've got garbage or something, they don't throw it away. They'll take it home and throw it at their home. They're in their garbage at home. That's pretty wild. So yeah, they're definitely very respectful. Yeah, amazing, and they're amazing people too. I mean, super dedicated, devoted. I mean, we're just it was Rob Rock, and people were waiting for us at the airport. People were waiting for us at the hotel, and it was nuts. It was super cool. But yeah, I love Japan. I really loved going there. It was a great time. The people were amazing, and I'd love to go back. So it's probably, if out of all my goals that I have, that's probably really high up on the list is get back to Japan. Anti levels sound good on my great. I appreciate Anti. Yeah, thank you, man. I never know. Like I said, I've got these new. I haven't got to use them too much. I need an extension cord, but I got the in-ear monitors, which are amazing. I was messing with that, and then I ordered a microphone, lapel of lavalier microphone from Sweetwater, and I was hitting all kinds of buttons and messing with stuff trying to make it work, and yeah, it didn't work. It was not the right kind of thing I need. Sadly, I'm kind of sick of like having this move around with this mic. I just want a mic on me at all times. So we'll try again with that one. I'm gonna ship this one back and get a refund and try for another one. So. Avoid like the early Japanese 90s Japan animation. Oh really? Dang, man. Yeah, a lot of the stuff was on TV, man. Like we had a lot of Japanese. Strangely enough, in Ohio, we got a lot of Japanese animated, cartoons or whatever, like that. And it was crazy how much stuff we got. But I've seen a lot of that. It was really cool. TV on Japan is even wilder. Like if you're in Japan and watch TV, it's pretty wacky. Yeah, Japan is very respectful. Slinging bait. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really do. That means a lot to me. I try. I come out and do what I do, and I hope I inspire somebody in this world. And it seems to be a few at least, so it's all good. Yeah, man. I hear you, Mark. It'd be dope. It costs a lot, man. Probably costs a good penny nowadays. Luckily, when I went, I didn't have to pay a dime. I mean, Rob Rock was on JVC Records, which is probably one of the biggest record labels in Japan. And yeah, they took this up, man. They took care of us. It was a wonderful thing. Very nice. Let's do another warm up, Jim. You want to get cooking here. I think I'm warmed up now. Feels pretty good. Oh man, it doesn't take me long to get warmed up. There's some funny. I had some funny comment the other day. Like it was on Instagram, I think. Someone made something like, "Oh man, you're better than me," and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, "Look, man," I was like, "I'm not better than anybody. I'm not, and no one's worse than me. You know what I mean? I'm just here doing what I do, and everyone else does what they do. You know, this musical competition is pointless." He liked it. And he's like, "Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you." And then everyone's battling each other underneath all that. Someone come through, and he says, "No, I disagree, Rick Renstrom. I disagree. I've been doing this for 29 years, and and I can't play like you, man. You're all this and that, whatever. And I don't have the time to play, and then but on the other hand, you have tons of time to play." And I'm thinking to myself, I haven't responded back. I'm like, dude, I ain't got no time. I got barely any time. I work 9 to 10 hours a day, at my job. And, and then I got, a life beyond that, so, but in the beginning of my life, when I started playing guitar, I dedicated my life to it, people don't understand that you have to dedicate your life to something, no matter what it is, it doesn't have to be guitar. It could be, you want to be the best computer programmer. We got to dedicate your life to that. You got to, you want to be the best fry guy at McDonald's. You got to dedicate your life to being the best fry guy. It don't matter what you do. You got to dedicate your life. You can dedicate a good portion of your life to it until you master it. Once you master it, then you can take some time off and chill, which is I did. I've probably 3 years of my life I practiced 6 to 8 hours a day, constantly, all the time. And then it got to the point where I was practicing less. Because I mastered the stuff that I need to do. And it's all about refining it from there on. So, Craziness. Thanks, Sling and Bait. Thanks, Anti. Appreciate you slinging. Pookie, thank you. Adam, thank you. Development, thank you. There you go. Speed Racer. Yeah, man. I love Speed Racer. I got one of those. I got a Speed Racer Funko, actually. Excuse me. And I do have like the ultimate DVD box set of all the old ones. It's pretty cool. That's right, Adam. Yeah, exactly. It's all about enjoying yourself. I think people just worry too much about other people, like don't worry about it, man. Do what you do, enjoy what you're doing. And that's it. And people think, I don't know, people think because they pick up a guitar and learn how to play it, they're going to be some super rock star guitar player. I mean, either you are going to be one or you're not going to be one. It's really, it comes down to a lot of different things. It's a lot of luck, a lot of work. I'm no rock star. I did some cool stuff, but I don't know. I'm not like Slash or anyone like Yngwie or anything. I'm just doing what I do. Maybe something will come to it, I keep working at it, Yeah, ain't that right, Avoid? Yes, it is. I see so many comments about that kind of stuff, Like, who cares, man? But I can't get the message across deep enough, apparently. I've tried really hard. But it is what it is. But I try and encourage anyone that I feel is like, hey, don't talk about yourself like that. I'm going to try and encourage you, But, it is what it is. Thanks, Glenn Marshall. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, absolutely, Adam. It's like, I never compared myself to anybody. I looked at other players and it's like, wow, man, they're good. I really need to, do more with what I'm doing. I want to reach that level, when I was young, and shit is what it is, Sling a bait, master of procrastination. I'm right there with you, man. I was a master of procrastination even when I was a child. My mother, she told me that. So yeah. Here you go, Adam. Yeah, exactly, Pookie. You're exactly right. That's 100% right there. Because you just can't compare. Everyone does their thing. That's what I try and tell everyone. I do what I do. Yngwie does what he does. And then this, Chris and Billy does what he does. They all do what they do, and I do what I do, and we all try to do something with it. There you go, Anti. That's a classic. That's like a twist on the old Batman Dark Knight jam right there. I feel like the Dark Knight sometimes. I just wish I had Bruce Wayne's bank account. Kevin, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, right. I'm Batman. Yeah, that's true. Void, you got that right too, man. There's like one a cheeseburger from McDonald's is completely different from a cheeseburger from Burger King. They're completely different. I'd actually I would if I had to choose, I'd go with a Burger King cheeseburger over a McDonald's one at this point in life. I don't know though. It's been a while. I don't know. McDonald's puts sugar or something in their stuff, man. Makes me feel weird. Burger King not so much. Makes me feel good. Pookie wants a cheeseburger. There you go. We actually had cheeseburgers today, of course. Saturday is Culver's Day here in this household. They put mustard on mine though. I don't know why. I'm not gonna say I don't like mustard, but I don't prefer mustard. They put mustard on my stuff, and I was like, man, really? Thanks a lot. I ate it anyway, of course, because I was hungry. It was alright. Okay. What are we doing here? All right. Hey, Kevin. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're okay. I heard there was some crazy weather up there in the Northeast. I don't think my mom got hit by anything. She's up in Ohio. I think it like went to the left side. But I heard it went through some areas over there. So hope you're doing all right and doing good, man. Avoid asked, do I play Modern Warfare 3? Yes, I do. I did a lot. Every time a new Call of Duty comes out, I play it like crazy. I go crazy with it, and I'm one of those. I like the mastery camo that they have, so I work really hard I do every weapon camo, so I can get the mastery camo, and then I do like the 3, whatever the hardest calling cards are. I do those things. I haven't played it too much. I'm going to play it on April 20th though, because they're going to release Cheech and Chong as operators. I gotta have that. I don't care. I got some COD points too. I'm ready to buy that. Mark had a homemade turkey burger with bacon, cheese, lettuce. Dang, I mean that's pretty good. We were trying that turkey burger thing, man, for a while. I'm lazy though, man. Lazy. Synth, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Thank you so much. Anti says Burger King is made with crickets. Wow. I haven't had Burger King in a while, to be honest with you, so but that would be pretty gnarly. God knows what they put in this stuff. Who knows? Oh, there you go. Right, Avoid. Yeah, I think Culver's like they put everything on the bottom. They put if you ask for ketchup and mayo, it's on the bottom. And on the top's the cheese and the bacon and stuff like that. Very strange. Nice. Yeah, man. Let me know, bro. I got the Discord channel all set up for gaming. We tear down. But yeah, I was trying out the new map. It's broken. The new map one of the new maps I got is so broken. I think it's called shoot, man. Emergency. Super broken map. I'm down, buddy. I still got. I played a couple of games the other night just to throw down, see how it was. Yeah. All right. Let's keep the jams a-flowing here. Do some album tracks till the bitter end. Oh yeah, I was feeling pretty good. Yeah, I guess it is. Sometimes when I'm playing these songs, I'll think, all right, this would be a real good short if I like do this part right coming up. This would be a real good short, and then somehow I mess it up. I gotta stop thinking that in my head. Stop thinking about it. Just play. You never know. It's always like I'm trying to get that one part like to make it sound perfect. That'd be a perfect short. I never put a short of that. You know, it's all good. So we got. Oh heck yes, we rocking, man. Glen's got the he loves them. He has the Mars Project album. Oh man, yeah, and you like Rob Rock? Awesome, yeah. Mars Project, Driver, sick, amazing record, amazing record. I love it. That's one of my favorite records, honestly. It's from back to back, and McAlpine on that does some of the coolest solos ever. I got real lucky to play quite a few of them. The song we played a lot was "Nation on Fire," and that was amazing. Love that. I love playing that one. I told Rock in the beginning when I joined his band, I was like, dude, we got to play some Mars Project Drive. You got to do it. He's like, okay, yeah. I'm like, which song? He's like, Nation's on Fire. He's like, okay, let's do it. And we did it, and people loved it. It was amazing. Oh yeah, for sure. Check out Adam. That's awesome. Synth, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Check out Synth Works as well. Does some amazing work. Both him and Adam are doing awesome. Let's see what we got here. Thanks, Synth. I appreciate that, man. I think I missed something about some turkey up here. Oh, avoid said emergency, ? Yeah, buddy. They got 2 brand new maps. Emergency, it's kind of a small map. And then they got a thing called 6 Star, which is kind of like this hotel, inside a hotel map. Pretty cool. Anti had himself a slab-o turkey sandwiches, proper hot sauce. You like that hot sauce and pepper jack, man. I'd feed you, man. Everyone's got their taste. They want it. I like mayo and barbecue sauce on most of my stuff. I like it. Oh, Mark's over here. What's it, man? Mark's got the recipe. Ground lean turkey, mixing an egg, onion soup mix, Italian breadcrumbs. Dang, Mark. Sounds pretty good, man. I'm going to stop by your place next time. Thanks, Synth. Appreciate that. Yeah. I'm going to have to agree with Stardust. That actually does sound pretty good. I'm kind of interested. Thanks, Avoid. Thanks, Kevin. Thank you, Gland. Thank you, Pookie. Yeah, I've seen some of those. They do like these hamburger and then they do a fried egg on top of a hamburger. I guess breakfast burger. I don't even know. There you go, real bacon. Now you're talking. Anti. I gotta have my bacon too, man, for sure. All right, let's see. We're just gonna keep rolling through them. Trying to do like more songs. We'll do a couple more, and at the top of the hour here, we'll rip out some cover. So just cover solos, just the solo parts, not the songs, but the solos. Do a couple. We'll knock a few out. But for next, since my man Kevin's in the house, we're gonna do the Fire Within because I know he likes that one. I keep practicing it. I think I've got it almost to the point of perfection. Almost probably better than I played it when I was a youngster. So we'll give that a shot. All right. That actually felt pretty good. You know what? My camera's been all messed up this whole time, dang it. Dang it, man. All right, there. Anyway, Fire Within. That was a classic. Great jam, great jam. Let's see what I miss. Adam. Bacon cheeseburger pizza sandwiches with mushrooms and eggs and real sauce are dang, dude. That sounds pretty heavy duty for sure. I saw this one thing, man. They were doing like it was like a pizza, like it was a hamburger, but the bun was like pizza, like pepperoni pizzas. I was like, holy crap, man, that sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty wild though. I'm not a big fan of eggs or mushrooms, but I know many people are. Not me though. I know, right? And he is doing it on purpose because I am getting hungry. You know what time? 11 o'clock comes around, I'm gonna be starving. Kim, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. It's been a minute. Plus, I didn't stream last week, so it's always been a minute. Always a minute. Oh, Synth, man, appreciate that, bro. Big time, man. That's awesome. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, it's all new to me, man. This whole super chats and super thanks and all this stuff. It's finally unlocked for me, so it's very cool to see, and I do appreciate it very much. So, thank you, man. yeah, gotta eat, Pookie. Appreciate it, Synth, man. Adam, thank you. There you go, Synth. Rock solid, man, for sure. I love it. Og. Haven't seen Og in a minute. What's up, buddy? Diego Metalheart. There you go. Works for me, man. Yep. Definitely going to re-echo Stardust there. Yes, thank you so much, Sins. We appreciate that. There, Glenn, Eli Nations. Yeah, buddy. I wish maybe I have to figure that out. I have to figure out the rhythm for that. I want to put it up here. All right, I'll play it. Can't remember. Man, it's been a minute, buddy. I have to listen to that one again. Been a while. I gotta figure that. I always forget to change to live chat. Nations. Pookie's been eating candy and chips. We got some candy the other day. Wow, there's some. Has anyone tried freeze-dried candy? Dang, it's good. Wow, I've been wanting to try it, and we were at a place yesterday. Yeah, I was like a going out of business sale, and they had a bunch of candy, and I was like, dang. I was like, oh, that's that freeze-dried stuff, and it's literally freeze-dried Skittles, and they have a 30-year shelf life. So I guess if the apocalypse is coming soon, stock up on these things. So they're really good. But yeah, now we're like into the freeze-dried candy kick, and looking for more. So let me know if you've tried it. It's pretty good. Thanks. Yeah, there you go, Synth, man. Yeah, thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Yo, what's up, man? It's Richie. What's going on? Appreciate that, buddy. All right, getting close to the track being ready. That's great. If you see Richie here, Ditch Feltman. I know him as Richie. But yeah, he's got a band. They asked me to do with some solo on one of their tunes. Came out killer, and I guess that's gonna be releasing soon as well. So appreciate you hanging out, buddy. Make sure if you got some links or something like that, man, we'll be posting those. I'll try and promote as much as I can for you. I did another solo for someone that contacted me through here, and I guess his song came out the other day. But I'll probably announce that one for everyone next week. I'm going to throw in some videos this week online, so that's cool. Oh, true that, Kim. I hear you. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I just don't have time. I love to stop by a lot of lives. I try and everyone that does lives usually is either late or time or yeah, during different times. You know, sometimes I get to watch here and there, but it's tough for me to get to watch some lives sometimes. Usually I'm pretty busy from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed. There's something going on, which sucks. But yeah, I've been trying to fine tune my YouTube anymore as well. Like, oh man, Og's over here living the dream. He just moved. That's cool. Congrats. And he's setting up the rock room. All right, man. Hope it rocks for sure. Oh, we got a big stereo system in there. I would love to have a nice big stereo system. Good old fashioned, monster speakers and the racks of stuff. That'd be dope. I need to get a tape deck at some point real soon. All right, on Kim. Yeah, Deep Purple sound. I think that album had a lot of that stuff. It was very similar. Yeah, Mars Project Driver. If you never heard that one, check it out. Anti will barter for top chat. Yeah, I gotta start us right. We gotta get those. They got these freeze dried. They also have freeze dried dreamsicle bites. They had freeze dried like little mini whatever ice cream sandwich bites. Freeze dried milk duds, which I'm a fan of. They have freeze dried Charleston chews, which I'm super interested in. 704 Joe, yo, what's up, man? How's it going? Pumpkin cheesecake, you like that? I don't know if they had. I don't know if they had. They had a lot of cheesecake flavors though, and saltwater taffy ones. Okay, Dick Feltman. There you go. I don't know. I thought it was German, man. I don't know. Like, I thought to me it was German. Ich liebe dich. D-I-C-H is actually means does that mean love? Ich liebe. No, liebe is love. Dich, you felt man. So I don't know. I thought it was German. Either way. Pablo from the Space Coast. Oh man, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. He's tried the freeze dried. Yeah, buddy, they're good. I was surprised, and we just got some freeze dried Skittles. So, wow, yummy. Glen's eating some ramen now. Nice. I like ramen noodles. Used to eat them like a ton when I was young. Yeah. Stardust like the chocolate or cherry cheesecake. Yeah, yeah. I'm not too big on pumpkins. I don't know. We're never a pumpkin fan. Usually when we went to like Thanksgiving dinner with my family and they brought the pumpkin pie, I'd be like, just give me like a couple dollops of Cool Whip. I don't want the pumpkin pie. Nah, just give me the Cool Whip. I don't know. Wasn't feeling it. Synth, he likes the Thunderstruck riff from AC/DC. Yeah, everyone always asks me to play it. I don't really know it. Honestly, I don't. And then I was like trying to figure it out, but I always turn into like something like classical, neoclassical. I don't know. It's more like Thunderstruck meets Bach. The way I play it, I never really learned it. I've heard it a million times, of course. Down out. 704 Joe asks Steve Vai versus Eddie Van Halen. Mega question. That's a great question. I really never got into either of them, honestly. I think Eddie Van Halen was a little before my time of playing guitar. When by the time I started really getting guitar, I was like into Yngwie and stuff. And I heard Van Halen, a little bit of Van Halen, but Steve Vai though. I mean, if you're gonna, it depends, man. If you're gonna look at who's the more of an icon in guitar playing and who did something, probably gonna be Eddie Van Halen, because he really took the tapping and the sounds and the whammy bar noises and all kinds of crazy stuff, and he took it to a whole nother level, which inspired a ton of people. This is long before Steve Vai was doing anything. But then if you want to take it on the technical level, Steve Vai is a stone cold genius of music. The guy was probably like at the top of his class at Berkeley. Did transcription for Frank Zappa. So I mean, you're talking like a dude that's like uber genius, man. But yeah, like a voice says, why even compare the two? It's impossible to compare because they're both so different. Both great in their own right, but yeah, so different. I don't think you could pit them in each other. But yeah, it's one of those things, man. Okay, it's a meme name for sure. I got you, man. I've seen some memes. When it comes to like some things on the internet, I'm totally oblivious to it. Oh yeah, there you go, Synth. Yeah, Tom Schultz, man. Yeah, Tom Schultz is crazy, man. He was doing stuff long before a lot of people were doing stuff. And his sound was like so sought after. Everyone wanted that sound. Like, what? How did you get that sound, man? Crazy. 704. It's all good, buddy. A lot of us are old here too, so no big deal. But I don't. I grew up in a time, yeah, where there was competition. It was a competitive arena, like where I grew up in Northeast Ohio. Like there was tons of guitar players. They're all shredding killer, man. And then I think it just depends on where you grew up. Because by the time I found out it was Steve Vai, I was already so deep into Yngwie and stuff like that, that I listened to Steve Vai, but I didn't. I was like, man, I'm not going to learn that style. It wasn't a style that I wanted to learn. I didn't really. Like I said, there was a division. There was either you had the Yngwie, Uli Roth, Richie Blackmore side of the guitar players, or you had the Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, Kirk Hammett side of the guitar players. I was on the Yngwie side. And to answer your question, 704, yeah, Yngwie, Malmsteen, Richie Blackmore, and Uli John Roth. Those are my top three there. If you want to go to the top fives, you're going to add Al Di Meola to that, and then Andy LaRocque. Those would be my top five that influenced me so heavily that virtually everything that I play is like, a big soup of those guys pouring out. Well, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Tom was nuts, man. He had some great solos, wrote some great riffs. The sound was amazing, and they was like totally into production, which is crazy. It's no wonder why Boston was so big and they sold so many records. Yeah, Mark, that did pop up on my timeline yesterday. I haven't watched that either. Yeah, Steve Vai said I'd like to see that. I got nothing bad to say about either of those guys. I just never got into them like a lot of people did. A lot of guitar players did. But I listened to them. I had Surfing with the Alien, and I had Flexible and Passion and Warfare. I totally listened to them. But I just went to a different route. I was just on a different route with my guitar playing. But I'm gonna check it out though, nonetheless. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Okay, you got it right. Since yeah, I knew he did something, man. Everything was he just made everything like made the rock man sound. God knows how, man. I used to have I was like a rock man, little mini rack. It was sweet. Used to mess with that quite a bit. Yeah, Satch gave lessons to Vai, Skolnick, and Kurt Hammett. Yeah, he did. And they've talked about it. Alex Skolnick's doing some crazy stuff lately. He's been doing a lot of jazz stuff. I saw a few videos the other day. Just ripping some sick jazz, man. I say his favorite song is Rising Force. I know. I'll have to see if I can figure that one out one of these days for you. I only know the riff. That's where I screw up. I don't remember it. I've said it before. The Rising Force is pretty much where I just cut it off. Learning Yngwie stuff. I stopped. I don't think I learned much. We played in the band and we played Heaven Tonight, And I think that was it. We didn't play Rising Force. We didn't play anything else. And that was the only song I think I learned on that record. And I never learned any of the other stuff. That's pretty much like cutoff. Really, if you want to learn how to play Yngwie, you pick up Alcatraz, No Parole from Rock and Roll, and then you get the Rising Force, first Rising Force record, and Marching Out. You get those three, and you learn that stuff, and you can be Yngwie. You can learn. You know exactly what Yngwie does. That's where Aerosol's style came from. Yeah, true that, Synth. Yeah, the music of the 70s and 80s as well, early 80s was great. I mean, it was real music, you know. If you listen to some stuff nowadays, it's not real music. And it's just rehashed. It's like reboots of everything. It's like unbelievable. Richie, man, let's see. My Sean Lane. Yeah, Sean Lane's out of control, man. I mean, rest his soul, man. Yeah, some of the stuff I've seen that guy do is unbelievable, man. I've seen, and he was like a legend, you know, like this urban legend. Like even when I was growing up, like people like, have you heard Sean Lane? No, he's amazing. Well, you got any tapes? No, we can't find any tapes. No one's got any tapes. He's like, you know, everyone talks about him. I'm like, oh God. And finally we got a tape, and like we were listening. I was like, oh my God, what is this guy playing? Like, oh my God. And then someone got a video, and it's like, we're like, whoa. It is just beyond measure, man. There's nothing you couldn't touch that guy, man. It's just like, I was like, I'm not gonna listen to that anymore, man. There's no way I'm gonna be that good, you know. It's unreal. It's unreal. Mark heard Yngwie back in '84. Yeah, no doubt, man. I'm gonna say I heard Yngwie like, yeah, it was 1985, so I was 14. It's the first time I ever heard him, and I was playing. I had a guitar. I was trying to teach myself and trying to learn how to hold a guitar and learn how to hold a pick and all, and play some. You know, my uncles showed me how to play, Breaking the Law, and they showed me how to play like a Layla and what else? Smoke on the Water, of course. And then I see Yngwie, I'm like, oh my God! So that was like at that moment, I was like, okay, I want to take guitar lessons. And once I hit 15, I had to prove to my mom that I would stick with it. So when I turned 15, I started taking lessons. But the first time I picked up a guitar was age 14. Thanks, Kim. Thank you, High Say. You're welcome. 704 Joy, remember Yngwie? Yeah, buddy. Yngwie's still around, tearing it up. Oh man, thanks, Synth. Dang, man, appreciate that, bro. Really do, man. Yeah, Mark, I think you did mention that, honestly. And then, strangely enough, it started popping up on my timeline. Alex Skolnick playing these jazz licks. He's just jamming. I was like, dude, it's unreal. Unreal. Oh, thank you, High Say. Appreciate you. Uh-oh, what's this? The loose can in the house. All right, buddy. Good to see you, man. Oh yeah, man. Guthrie Govan's nuts too, dude. I don't watch that guy. I can't. Some guys are just too good to watch, man. I know I've seen them, and I know, and I've heard them. I'm like, this is too much for me, and I'm like, then I'll be like these people that comment on myself. I quit. I throw away a guitar. Guthrie Govan's the type of guy that makes you want to throw away a guitar. I don't know why. I don't know. They're trying to throw away a guitar when they watch my videos. I don't know. All right. Let's see. 704 Joe. There you go. What was my first guitar? My first guitar was a Gibson. It's my grandmother's guitar, mind you. My grandmother's guitar was a Gibson, and I believe my uncles called it a harmony maker. And I've looked it up. I can't find it. I swear I've looked everywhere online to try and find this guitar. I asked my mom. I know there's a picture of me holding this guitar, and I've asked her to try and find it. She hasn't found it yet. So I can kind of maybe do like a Google image search for it. But it was from like probably the late 50s, early 60s. And this thing had like, it was like what was it? It was like a hollow body. It was like electric acoustic. Had like one single coil pickup, and then it was like attached this big plastic piece with the volume knobs. Had like this Gibson Tune-o-matic bridge. and the thing played like it had like the strings were like 50 feet off the guitar. It was like almost impossible to play, but that helped me because like I had to really push my fingers down on it hard to make noise out of it. So it made my fingers strong for pressing it and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there with a year on that thing. Yeah, it's and then after a year, I told my mom, like, look, I can't play this guitar anymore. This is impossible. I can't play on this thing. I need a real guitar. And then she's like, all right, we'll go to the music store. And I used to get catalogs from Charvel Jackson like every couple of months, and I'd be pining over Charvel. Oh, I want this Jackson. I want this Charvel. Oh God, I want these. Yeah, when the Jacksons were way too expensive, but we found the next guitar I wanted was a Charvel Model 4. And we went to the guitar store, found that it was like $650, I think, 1986. And again, I was 15 years old. And so 1986, we got this 1986 Charvel Model 4, and boom. It played amazing, and I could play amazingly on it because the strings were so normal to the frets. So it's crazy. All right, let's see what we got. Loose can. Hope everyone's healthy. Absolutely, I feel pretty good. I hope everyone else is feeling good too. Steve, what's up, buddy? What's going down? Glenn Marshall likes "Don't Look Back" by Boston. That's a classic. Yeah, some great ones, man. Boston has some great tunes, man. We were watching this one video. This guy, he was like showing all these secret messages and albums. And I guess if you take that one big Boston album, I can't remember which one it is, but you turn it upside down, the spaceships look like guitars. I was like, what? Wow, how the heck? It's crazy. So he played guitars years ago, but never good enough. So he played the keyboard safer. Yeah, I hear you, man. I started with piano when I was a little kid. We always had a piano at our house. My grandparents had a piano, so I was always playing with the piano. But then I picked up guitar and got good at that. And then I took all my guitar skills and I transferred them to piano. That's how I can do all my backing tracks. Going to college helped too to understand how chords and stuff work. So there you go, do the scan. Got to get the fix. Yeah, we weren't here last week, and I didn't do anything. I was like, I was like, screw it, man. I'm not gonna put any videos, like pre-recorded videos or whatever. It's like whatever. Maybe I'll think of something next time. We'll see. Let's see. Right on, Mark. Yeah, those will tear you up. Those will tear you up for sure. High C wants to see the pic. Sure. Let's see. That is a Dunlop Delrin 500 1.5 millimeter. My favorite. I've used it since 1990, I think. Yeah, and I used every pick before that, trying to figure out which one was the best. Right? Yeah, it's like since you've been popping off some cool stuff, man. I've been checking some of it out, man. If it pops up on my timeline, I go check it out. It's pretty dope, man. I love the sounds you get. I gotta ask you, like, what kind of keyboards and stuff are you using? Just their straight keyboards, like the sounds that come from the keyboards, or do you have any like plugins or anything like that? I'm always looking for more sounds. I love sound. I love keyboard sounds, honestly. And I can sit here for hours just plugging in my keyboard and screw off, just going through sound after sound after sound, and like get inspired by it. It sounds inspiring me, honestly. 704 Joe, my favorite amp, probably gonna be a Marshall JCM 2000 DSL 100. That is gonna be my favorite of all amps. I've got two of them. I got one sitting over here. My buddy Rich has the other one. He's been holding on to it for me. Hoping to get that back soon. The amp over behind me is a Marshall Valve State, which I've got a couple of those as well. But I don't play them as much. Adam says, just had a look. The Gibson Melody Maker is on. Yeah, it was definitely not that, man. It was definitely not a Melody Maker. I don't know what my uncle's called. I thought it's a Harmony Maker, but remember I was a young kid. I didn't remember. All I know is I hated it. But it had one single. I'm gonna keep looking though. Dang, loose can of 57 Les Paul. Yikes, man, that's insane, dude. I bet you that thing sounds like heaven. Honestly, probably. Mark says Boston had one of the most successful debut rock albums. Jesus, 17 million. That's amazing, man. That is amazing. There you go. Right, anti. Yeah, the little hint of what's gonna happen. We'll probably gonna rock those out here in a moment. Okay, you got a lot of. You're welcome. I say. Synth got a lot of VSTs. Okay, I use Reason Plus, but I also have the IK Multimedia with the what is it called? The Miroslav Philharmonic. I just started using that, which is pretty sick. There's a plugin out there that does choir voices, and it's like freaking like if I don't know, it's like $400-$500. I'm like, oh my god, dude. There's a lady on TikTok and everywhere. Her name's Mystique, and she's like a producer, but she's like super classically trained, adds all this wacky stuff on it. And she had this vocal plugin, this for choirs, and it was unbelievable, man. So, oof. Anyway, mess with Helix. I have Helix. I have the Helix plugin. It was working okay for me, but yeah, it was Amplitude that did it for me, man. Richie, it was Line 6 Helix. Yeah, I have the plugin, and I found some good sounds, and it sounded pretty good, but it just wasn't doing it for me all the way. But then I got the Amplitude 5, and I had a tone within like 10 minutes. The tone you hear right now is the tone I use. I made up a year ago. So, Boss Heavy Metal. Yeah, I didn't have any for a while. I had an HM2. But yeah, the pedal I had was a DOD American Metal pedal. That thing sucked. Cranky Frankie, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Loose can Les Paul Jr. with a single P90. That's pretty dope, man. I'd like to hear that. Contact. Okay. Yeah, Contact's got some dope stuff for sure. What am I doing next here? Whoa. I've been letting this play for like that long. Whoopsie. Another song. All right, let's do some of these cover solos. 10 o'clock. I'll rip through them. All right, we'll start off with some Andy LaRock. See if I screw that one up. Might do this stuff twice, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. If you don't know what this is, welcome home. Do that again. God, so many parts. This one part is really hard. One more try. One of these is going to be a short this week, so I gotta get it right. was better. Still not great though. It's all right. It's all right, man. So hard, man. It's been a while since I played some of this stuff. Let's see. Did I ever hang out with the band Helix? I did not. Ever. I can't even. I remember seeing a video of them on MTV, but I couldn't even think of you or one song. I couldn't think of one song. Let's see. Dune makes some great presets for tweaking. I have to check that out, man. Thanks, Synth. Anti says, bring it. Yes, we brought it. Thanks, I say. I love bringing it, man. Thanks, Adam. Thanks to Void. All right, to loose the can. Thanks again. Void. Appreciate that. Yo, appreciate it. Thanks, Cranky. Yeah, I had to make sure the harmonies were there, man. Andy's the master of harmonies, so yeah, I finally got that all set up. All right, I say I'm gonna get Highway Star for you. That's gonna be my next thing I work on. I get the solo for that. Can't remember the solo. I'm gonna work on that one now. I'm gonna work on that one. Oh shoot! What the heck just happened there? Yeah. And I'll tell you what, you click a wrong button, man, and all heck breaks loose, man. Okay, where was I? All right, there's a Hive Star. You like that one? I gotta do it though. I'm gonna put it together though. Let's see. I say thank you, Deluscan. Thank you. I appreciate that, Synth. There you go, Richie. Melt the face. We try and melt. We try, man. Mark says he was in a chat. Most expensive guitar came up. Kurt Cobain's Martin D18. Huh. I thought I heard. Yeah, that it definitely was a. I remember hearing about that. I don't remember what it sold for. Probably a lot. I was reading this story. I don't know if you've ever seen this movie. There's a movie. It's called The Hateful Eight. I think it's a Tarantino movie. It's got Kurt Russell, a bunch of other dudes. I want to watch it again because I haven't seen it in a while. It's almost 3 hours though. But there was they had I think it was a Martin or a Taylor. I can't remember. I think a Martin. And it was from like the 1800s. Like one of the most rarest, priceless guitars ever. And they actually made like props of it too. But I guess one of the stars, Jennifer Jason Leigh, she was like, she liked it a lot. Obviously, it's an old guitar and it's probably played perfectly. And she was kind of playing with it, and she'd play with it and then give it back after she was done playing with it. And they had it on set. And then somebody forgot to take the original guitar and swap it with the prop guitar. And they're doing the scene. Kurt Russell picks up the guitar and he smashes it into pieces. And there's a big story about it recently if you look it up. And he didn't know he was acting and doing a thing. And Jennifer Jason Leigh was like literally like this was her like wow, like she was like she knew that was a guitar, but she kept doing the scene because we were trying to get the scene done. Man. Crazy story, but that was probably the most expensive guitars in history, I would imagine, from the 1800s. I know Martin, or I think it's a Martin or a Taylor. I can't remember. Adam's heading off. Awesome, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out, man. You have a great night too. Take care. All right, good to see you. Good to hear you, Void. Appreciate it, bro. Oh, thanks, Kim. I try. I got some more goodies for sure. Okay, Helix had a song called Rocky. I don't remember that song either. Man, I have to think about it. They had a video on MTV. I remember. I just don't remember what it was. Let's see. Think about it. Let the King's voice in. I know, right? I need to find AI King Diamond. If someone would do an AI of King Diamond, I might mess with that. Burn. I don't know the solo, but of course I know the riff. I love the riff. I kind of know it. I know that one. Yeah, Richie Blackmore's amazing. I try. Mark, have I ever played Can Rock? You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I hope I don't make anybody mad. But yeah, so I never heard it before, honestly. I've heard about it, like, oh, Can Rock, Can Rock. And these people on TikTok, man, they're just like, play Can Rock. I'm like, and I'm thinking, okay, Can Rock, okay, Cannon. It's got to be Paco Bell's Cannon. It can't be anything more than Paco Bell's Cannon. What is, which is a pretty, I guess, a simplistic song, I guess, classical song, and a canon is nothing more than a theme that you continue to build on top of that theme, over and over and over. You're making it bigger and bigger and bigger. Each pass of the canon, you're adding to the theme, you're adding more to it and making it, by the end of it, you got probably 50 voices going. It was amazing. Classical study for sure. So I'm like, all right, what is this Can Rock? So I go and listen to it, and I see this grainy video. This kid from I don't know, 9 years ago or something like that. I think he's from Taiwan, and then I just kind of metalized Paco Bell's Cannon and put a couple arpeggios in or whatever. It's pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna hate on it. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't amazing to me either. But I thought it was good. For what it was worth, it was good. But I'm like, it's for me. That's like, well. I would say if you're gonna metalize something, yeah, it was a little primitive in my opinion. No offense to him. It's alright though. It's alright, but hey, I wasn't blown away by it. It was good, for what it was worth. And the guy got I don't know what 20 million views on this thing. So he got lucky and he did good. And I guess I did some investigation of him and found that that helped him get some gig at like Sony in Thailand or something like that. So kudos to him, man. Didn't happen to me. But you remember, I did Symphony 40. I released Symphony 40 in 2003, which is, I would say probably a little more superior to that quality. And it got hits in Japan. It was a big, well played in Japan, but it didn't get me 20 minutes. But I didn't have YouTube in 2003, so I'm a little salty there. But a lucky guy, man. Good for him. But it was all right. It was cool. Very good on him, man, for sure. Thanks, I say, Cranky Frankie. Yeah, thanks, man. This picking is Al Di Meola, man. Love Al Di Meola. Mark, you like Highway Star? I'm gonna put that together. I played it a million times when I was a kid, man, but I haven't played it in forever. So it's one of my favorites for sure. Burns' favorite, yeah, it's a classic, man. Oh, thanks, Kim. You're welcome, I say. Kurtz Martin sold at 6 million. Jeez. Yeah, Hateful Eight. It's a great movie. I've seen it once or twice previously. But it's a long movie, so you gotta find some time. But yeah. Jeff Beck was in the movie Twins. Wow, I do not recall that. I have to go back and look at that. Yeah, Cynthia broke a real guitar. A guitar from like 1870 or something like that. It's like old as can be. Like shoosh, man. You like that one too, Anti? That's good, man. Yeah, that Steve, that story just like totally resurfaced, like or started surfacing like big times, like there because I think because Kurt did this show. If you haven't watched it, it was called Monarch. On It was on Apple TV, a show called Monarch about it's basically about Godzilla, and Kurt and his son Wyatt were the stars of it. And he's been doing all these interviews, and it popped up. Someone asked him about it, and he told his story, and it just started blowing up everywhere. Yeah, I hear you, Duluth Cans. Everyone was shocked. The guitar company, like I said, I can't remember if it was a Martin or a Taylor, but they were not happy, obviously. Yeah, I saw that, Richie. Man, yeah, I was like looking where I was gonna find where I was looking at Google, Hateful Eight streaming. I thought it was gonna be on like HBO Max, but yeah, it's on Netflix. So yeah, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah, it does. I didn't know nothing about it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's a movie. It's a fake guitar. They had to have fake guitars, but then no, it was the real guitar. Why they had it there in the first place, I have no freaking clue. They should have just got the guitar, made their props, and then sent the guitar back. But no, we're gonna put it onto we're literally gonna put it on the set here and let Jennifer Jason Leigh play it with it and stuff. Pulled a Hendrix on. Yeah, they did do scan. I mean, if you go, maybe you could probably find the scene on YouTube or whatever. Whoa. Albums generated by AI. I'll have to listen to that. Well, he says all images were made in Image Journey and using album titles and other prompts to create AI art. Yeah, I gotta find like they do all these AI voices, man. Like, did you hear I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight with James Hetfield? That was pretty wild. That was actually pretty good. It was pretty close. All right, Richie, man, have a good one, buddy. You take care, man. All right, no problem, Sin. Thank you for hanging out and appreciate the gifts, man. I really do. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, right. The loose can. Hey, Richie could do that, man. It was crazy. I try and think about it. Yeah, exactly. Avoid just because you make it heavy, Oh, we're gonna call it Cannon Rock or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I definitely heavied up Symphony 40. I took that main melody, but I don't play the exact piece. I play the main theme and then I expand on it with my own stuff. So it's kind of like a collaboration between me and the composer that originally did it. He just basically took main stuff and just made it heavy, whatever. I mean, how's that even go? I can't even think how it goes. I can't think how to play it, but yeah. It's a very simple melody. Yeah, I don't know. It's all right though, man. I'm not gonna hate on it or anything. I'm not gonna say it was bad, but it wasn't great either. It was like good. It was really good. Frankie Al DeMille is awesome. He's the best, dude. He's an amazing person too. I got to meet him several years ago. Casino's amazing. I always love this one. I'm gonna try and recreate this song though, the Egyptian Danza. favorite. Egyptian dance. Egyptian dance is my favorite of all time. Laura Lace on YouTube does a great rendition of Can Rock. I think after I watched the original like grainy version from like 9 years ago, I did see hers and I listened to it. That was pretty spectacular. She did an amazing job on that. So yeah, she took what that kid did it like properly with better sounds and better sounding equipment. But yeah, that one was good. I wish she would have been the originator. That probably would have hit bigger. Yeah, Casino's amazing. The King Diamond AI rocks. I have to check that out. Listen to a second of it. It didn't say it was generated music. Did it have a voice in it? Only like what is it? Only like a minute and a half long. Yeah, just says music by Sven Carlson. So the kid wrote this, or this dude wrote this stuff and just made like AI covers, which are pretty cool, pretty wild. It's good. Midjourney is crazy. I can't figure out how to make Midjourney work. I use Leonardo. Okay, it's the bar scene in Twins where they fight. I think Jeff hits someone with a guitar, and wow, that's funny. The Lusican. There you go, man. Yeah, well. You never know, man. You never know. That's a good one, though. All right, there you go, Void. Yeah, Egyptian Danza for sure, man. I was into. My uncles gave me Electric Rendezvous, which was an earlier record, and that's where I first heard it. And then, yeah, then after that, I was like just buying them up. I was like buying every album like I could, like old Return to Forever, anything. There you go. Al DiMillo, McLaughlin, DeLucia, yeah, and sick, man. Something like that. Mediterranean Sundance. It's probably horrible, but close. I haven't played it. I haven't played it in a million years, honestly. Oh yeah, the Lusican. Yeah, if you didn't notice, we've got a whole new suite of fun stuff to play with. Since I got mostly monetized with YouTube, there's memberships now, so you can join the Rick Renstrom VIP membership channel, and you get some cool little icons, and your name gets green, and there's little badges. So if you're 1 month, you get a badge. 2 months, you get another badge. 3 months, and so forth. You get all these cool badges. Pretty cool. It's just the start. I'm gonna probably make it better and add more stuff to it, and more perks and everything. But for now, that's what we get. But you do get the shout outs in the chat. You get some membership only videos and community posts, things like that. You get early access to videos, so it's pretty cool. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. We're trying to figure this out little by little. So. All right, let's do a cover solo number 2 here. I'll probably do a third one because I wanted to play it again. I haven't played it in a minute. All right, we turn that off. All right, see if you recognize this one. See, I already gave Anti a preview of this one, but I'm sure you'll figure this one out. All right, let's try to do it one more time. It's all right. I forget some of these parts. I think I figured that out. All right, let's try it again. One more time. All right, there you go. That was a little better. It's like the second time's better. The second time's always better. I'll try. That's a hard one, man. I don't think I played that one since like, man. It was at least 30 plus years ago. 30 plus years ago. Yeah, Mark. I think everyone remembers Jennifer Jason Leigh from that movie. Of course, I was a young kid and I remember it very well. But oh, there you go, Pookie. Got all the popped all, and it's a very special one. You can kind of see it the new album cover for Until the Bitter End, and we just threw the speeder on there because everyone likes the speeder, of course. Kind of like an AA meeting. Yes, join us. Join us now for cool emojis and badges. Thanks, Isaiah. Appreciate it, Loose King. Glam Marshall, thank you. I'm a Viking, yes, sir. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I played that one. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Thanks, Pookie, for gifting that to Jake. That's awesome. Yeah, hit the dollar sign, man. Big dollars. All right, there you go, Glenn. Yeah. Get your Viking on. Yeah. I used to love this. I mean, half of my family is from Scandinavia. So I was like, yeah, I'm a Viking, man. It's my sign. I'm a Viking too, man. Little 15, 16-year-old kid. Yeah, I'm a Viking. I love this song because my family's from Sweden. Funny. Thank you, Kim. Oh, nice, Cranky. That's dope, man. Yeah, I saw him a couple of times. I think the first time I saw him was, yeah, he opened for AC/DC. And then I basically watched Ingve and then I left. I didn't even care about it. AC/DC. Then I saw him on the, oh man, I think, it's been a long time. It was 85, 86. I think he opened up for Iron Maiden on the Trilogy tour. I stayed for both because I love Iron Maiden, of course. And then I think I saw him on the, it was Dio and Ingve, and that was during the Eclipse album. I remember seeing that. And then it was a while before I saw him again. I think I saw him a couple times in Florida. I saw him in Winter Park, and I saw him in Orlando a couple times, and he also played at Winter Park again. It's been a minute. No, I don't care. I wouldn't. I don't know if I go play with him or go watch him again. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate that. Ingve and Talus tour. Wow, that'd be sick. I don't. Man, it's so long ago. I used to have a Rising Force T-shirt. I had like I think it was a marching out one. I'd always get a T-shirt from the concert, of course. Like, Mom, can I make it $20 so I can buy a T-shirt too? So I got that. Well, I played it twice at least. I mean, the whole song is long. It's a long song, a very long song. But no, I don't do the full cover. I'll play the solo though. There's a verse and a chorus for you. Bring the sword back out and your deer horn back, just for that. You fell asleep when AC/DC played. Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm never a big AC/DC fan. At that point, I was super into Ingve, and I really didn't care about it. And this is the time when tickets cost up like $13 or something or whatever, $15. I was like, Ingve was enough for me. I'm gone. Goodbye. I don't care about me and my friends. We don't care about AC/DC. We out of here. Is it crazy? I don't understand why AC/DC and Ingve were touring. It's beyond me, but hey, I didn't care. I have not done Speeder yet. We're going to do that momentarily for sure. I'm feeling it right now. Mark asks, have I seen the Ingve Black Star live? I think so. Is it the white? I think it's a Ovation Viper. Yeah, yeah. I believe I've seen that before. Heisei asks my most favorite Ingve song. Wow. I'll see the light tonight. That's probably one of my favorites. But I mean, honestly, it's gonna be something off Rising Force, and it's probably gonna be, um, wow. Far Beyond the Sun, really. Far Beyond the Sun is probably my favorite Ingve song, even though I'm probably sick of hearing it, but it was one of my favorites. You saw it too, Duluth King? I'm pretty sure I saw it. If it was the white Ovation Viper, I think I have seen that. Yeah, Rising Force teacher showing the guitar in the hands. Yeah, I had that one as black, and then I had a white one where like it was just Ingve, like doing his like kind of crouched down, leg out pose or whatever. But yeah, I used to have that white shirt with that one. Oh, what's up? What? Good to see you, buddy. There you go. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, we'll try this one too. One more cover solo. I'll see if I can pull this one off. And then we'll do Speeder and we out. Actually, I'm gonna play this one other. I'm gonna change it up. I'll play this song and I'll play a couple more because like I've had a new song and I wanted to play it. It's crazy, it's interesting. But all right, we'll play this one real fast. I swear that one lick is the most impossible thing ever. Get it. That's so hard, man. I'm playing it fast too. That's tough, man. Oh, that's hard. That's one I really gotta sit down and practice that like a gazillion times. Which I will. That's close enough. It's close enough. Close enough. Where's this new song, man? I'm getting way too many songs in here anymore. I have 77 things there's 77 different things to play in here. It gets out of control. Okay, here it is. This one's like super classical. I just found it. I'm not gonna tell the whole story of it, but yeah, it's pretty wild. Pretty wild story. There you go, Anti. Play it all. Cranky like Icarus Dream Suite. That's a classic too. Yeah, that whole album's awesome. It's hard for me to say what my favorite one is, but yeah, I mean the whole album. The first Rising Force solo album is probably the whole album's my favorite, really. Right, loose can? No, I don't know if I did. I wish. But yeah, Far Beyond the Sun. It's like I think Far Beyond the Sun just had it all. You know, it had like beautiful melodies, and a lot of the other stuff was actually really based on classical, like already written classical pieces. But Far Beyond was something he totally wrote, which is amazing. There you go, Noble. Ooh, what's up, Noble? Good to see you, man. Ooh, Ooly. Hell yeah, man. Oh, thanks, Loose Skin. Thank you, High Say. Poogie, thank you. Thanks, Cranky. Glam Marshall, yeah, anytime, brother. You're welcome. Pinch harmonics, yeah, those are tough, man. Look at the question line. A lot of people don't know how to do them, but yeah, you have to literally hold your pick. The way you hold your pick, you kind of got to tuck your pick in your up closer into where your probably your thumb and your forefinger, yeah. And then what you have to do is basically once you hit the note, your finger, the skin on your finger basically hits the sound. And another trick people don't know, and I try and tell them, is if you look, see this area right here, this area, you got to think that's a fretboard. You have to think these are continued frets. So it's not just hitting the note. You have to find a spot where the note corresponds with the invisible fret. It's really hard, honestly. But yeah, you like take for instance, like Eddie Van Halen did this trick. You play a note and then play an octave higher. It's the same concept, except you're trying to pick the note where that invisible fret is. Like it's like a 12th right here. It's really weird. It takes a lot of time and practice and a lot of trying to figure out exactly where it is, but it's not hard once you start figuring it out. But yeah, that's the best advice I can give. Make sure you find the spot on the invisible fret section where to pick. Ain't that right, Deluscan? Yeah, Zach Wilde is the ultimate pinch harmonic, man. His middle name is Pinch Harmonic, I think. But yeah, like it's tough to do. But once you get it, once you understand that concept, you'll be able to do it a lot better. Right on, Cranky. Yeah, man. There's so many great guitar players, and everyone's got their own favorite and stuff like that. So hey, but I have my favorites. I got a lot of favorites, honestly. I got a lot of guys that I watch nowadays. I really like to watch. Just up and coming dudes doing their thing. All right, we're gonna play this song right here. I'm gonna get a cut of this real fast. It's very classical. And I think I played it once. I'd never played guitar on it ever until right before the stream. Just wanted to make sure I knew what keys and everything were. And then I wrote this a long, long time ago, and I threw some drums underneath it so it would sound cool. But we'll give it a try. Saw a comment. That's funny. Man, that was crazy. Man. There's some crazy stuff on there. I've never played anything over top of that ever. Like I said, just before the stream, I played something real quick just to say, okay, here's the key and here's the changes. Let me remember that. But wow, that's something different. That's something different for sure. Thank you. I say thank you, Cranky. Frankie, appreciate that. I say it again. Thank you, Delusican. I say, Cranky, Chris. Man, I think that one hit a nerve right there. What'd you say? Alvin and the Chipmunks originally David Phil and the Chipmunks billed for their first 2 decades of the Chipmunks. Wow, that's sick, dude. Les Paul, man, he did some cool stuff, man. Yeah, Delusican. That's the comment I saw when I was done. Sounds like this could be played for royalty. That was pretty wild, man. That was like one of my other real classical pieces. And yeah, that was yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna get emotional or try and get y'all emotional, but it was someone in my life who meant something a lot to me, and it was I wrote that for him. So but yeah, it's all good. Save that story for another time. Happy times right now. Happy times. Thank you, Cranky. I say Delusican. Appreciate it. Thank you, Steve. Hey, what's up, Aaron? How's it going? Mel Mark asks, of all the things that could be done on guitar, what is the most difficult to accomplish? I think the most difficult thing to accomplish on guitar is to honestly play melodically and fluidly, because the techniques and stuff are, honestly just easy. They're muscle memory things, like the arpeggios and sweep arpeggios and the scales and the shredding. So it's all pretty muscle memory. After you've done it a while, you get it. But when it comes to it's like a song like that, it's like you have to stop and you have to think and you have to really put a lot of effort into what notes are being played. A lot of them on that one are like kind of messed up because I forgot what the changes were, some of them, but to make something melodic and something that could actually, create something emotional for someone. I was watching something yesterday. I don't know if you're into Nine Inch Nails or Trent Reznor. He did this interview, and it was like, they basically sat down and they went through all their, him and Atticus Ross went through all their their greatest hits, and it was kind of retrospective. It was like for, I don't know, was it GQ magazine or something like that, or one of these things, one of these video places. But he talked about that. He every time he does like a movie soundtrack or writes a song, he tries to do things. He looks outside of it and he tries to write something like that's going to create or evoke an emotion with somebody. And obviously it's worked because he sold millions and millions of records. So and that really resonated with me. Resonated with me. How about that? Was something I was like, wow, you got to have something in your songs that people are going to latch onto. So, from a guitar standpoint, that is very difficult to do. It's very hard. It's probably the easiest thing to do because you're not shredding and doing those technical stuff, but it's the hardest thing to do on top of it. Right on to the scam. Appreciate that, man. All right. Thanks, I say. All right. We'll do one more. We'll do a speeder. Rock out with the speeder. We'll go from one extreme to the other. And we'll really send it home on this one, all right? This thing gets better and better. Every time I play this one, I keep tweaking this one out. Yeah, I'll rock this one out. I'm getting hungry, so do this one more, say our goodbyes. And it's been a good Saturday back. I'm glad to be back. I don't like not streaming, but for what it's worth, I have to stop 1 week. That 1 week, I can't do nothing. But it's all good. Come back stronger. All right. Here you go. Speed it up. If you got your emojis, if you're a member, if you're a VIP member, you're going to have emojis that say the speeder. It's time to pop them up. All right, let's do this. speeder. That's a cranker. That one gets better and better as I play it. I really like playing it. It's just so fun to play. So it's cool. Yeah, we got here. There you go. You like that? Like resonates. That's the new word. That's a nice one, Anti. The loose can, the speeder. Yep, speeder time. We did it. What's funny? I say it was a pook or pook. I thought it was pook, but yeah, I have my aunt. Her name's Carol, but she's always been called Pook, like Pook or Pookie. That's always, but it was like different spelling. That's always like Pookie. So and Pook. So yeah, that was my aunt's nickname. And she prefers she prefers to be called that every time. But actually, I just always say, "Yo, Aunt Pookie." In school. Just kidding. There you go, Mark. Need for Speed. That's funny you said. Someone legit came into my TikTok and was like, "Can you play the Top Gun?" And I was like, I never tried, man. And I was like thinking like. That. I couldn't believe I played it. So I never played it in my life until someone asked me to play it. It's funny when people ask me to play stuff, I hear it in my head. I can like literally hear it in my head, but then it just doesn't transfer to the guitar like I want it to. There you go, Anti. Thank you. Yeah, see, Pookie was dropping those emojis. Oh yeah. Let's see. I say I can't play F code. Tell me how F code. Who plays that? Yeah, I was gonna say, what's F code? I don't know what that is. That sounds like a game. I used to play a game called R Type. It's very similar F code, but yeah, it was a side-scrolling space shooter. Yeah, the loose cans do about 120. 120, man. Oh, yeah, that worked out. Pookie's dropping all those emojis on you. Try speeder on a harmonica. Oof, man. I could probably try, man. It'd probably sound pretty funny. Yeah, the pot roast Sammy first. Gotta have the real food, and then we have the ice creams. Just put in 6th gear. There you go. Taco Bell. Nothing wrong with that, man. Did we have Taco Bell this week? No, I don't know if we did. I don't think we had Taco Bell this week. I can't remember. Last week though. I'm telling you, man, that grilled cheese burrito is something fire, man, for sure. I like that. There you go, Cranky Pizza. Yeah, we had some pizza last night though. I don't know if you tried it. Little Caesar's got this pretzel crust cheddar cheese pizza. Dang, it's good, man. It's pretty good. It fills you up though. I had like 3 pieces and some breadsticks. I was stuffed for like the rest of the night. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate that. Yeah, the license plate. It was a SPDER. Spider. Thanks, Loose Can. Oh, Steve Stevens. The F code, Steve Stevens. Wow. I've never heard that. Yeah, I've never heard it. I could listen to it though. E minor. The chords. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard it, honestly. Was it Steve Stevens and the Atomic Playboy stuff? Because I only remember that one song. Thanks, Glam Marshall. Oh, there you go. Blue Skin. I'm sorry. Metal Mark. I'm going to look at 2 different names at once. Freebird guitar solo on harmonica. That's pretty wild. Now when anyone asks me, like when they come in and go, play Freebird, I go, this is all I know. So there you go. There's your Freebird. That's all I know. The only part I know. It cracks me up. Yeah, I'll have to check it. Loose Cannon, I don't know if you're this song because it's essentially an E minor, but yeah, since I tuned down, it's actually in D minor. The speeder song that is. I don't know. I'll look up that F code though. I don't know. F chord is that's. Oh, Steve Stevens played on the Top Gun theme. Okay, that was him playing it. Nice. Thanks, Loose. Can't appreciate that, brother. I'll clip that out for you if you want. I mean, but that's if anyone asks me to play Freebird, that's all you're gonna get. I'm not gonna play any more than that. That one part. That I want. And I'll just keep playing it over and over and over and over again. That's Freebird. That's all I know. Alrighty. I think I'm out. I think I'm done for sure. That's good. It felt good. I love these live streams. Honestly, I really do. They're super fun. And now I just got to transfer the live stream to the stage stream, which would be super dope. Wait, what's this? That was the fan funding. Got it. There's another chat thing. I didn't know there was another chat thingy. Oh, the Top Gun theme. I don't even know if I'm playing it right, honestly. I'm playing a D. Maybe it's like this. Yeah, that would be E major though, I think. Or G major. I don't know, honestly. There you go. Dangers. I've been highway to the danger zone. The classic. Alrighty. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Cranky. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Really do. And yeah, anyone's always welcome and ask questions and chat. We love hanging out and chatting. Good times, old times, fun times, the best times. I think it's major, yeah. Ultimately, it's major, I believe. The skin. I think. It could be, but it sounds major, very major-ish. But anyway. Yeah, I hope y'all have a great rest of your night and a great Sunday. I've got, 11, 12, 1. I have an hour and 40 minutes to go for the Formula One Grand Prix of Japan in Suzuka. Ichiban no fan day. I can't wait for that. So I'm happy for Formula One. I'm going to go watch that. I'm going to eat my sandwich, and then I'm going to watch Formula One, eat my ice cream. I think it is major. I mean, if you break it down, those notes are very in a major key. Major, for sure. Have a great night, Cranky. Or Frankie. I like Cranky. Frankie. Good one. I hope you had a good night, buddy. Take care. We'll see you next time for sure. Mark says, what was funny when Elizabeth of TCV was doing Freebird and she didn't know, but ended an instrumental, and she says, where's my vocals? That's funny. Ain't no more vocals, man. You're done. Step off stage. Let the guitar player do his thing. That's funny, dude. That's classic. I mean, it's a classic song. I mean, I've heard it a million times, man. Yeah, it's like I say this. I don't say it over here because you guys are cool. But I say it in TikTok. I'm like, you. Why don't you go to an Ingve concert and why don't you ask Ingve to play Freebird? And let me see what he tells you. And they don't say nothing. Pablo, thank you so much for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. You have a great night, great rest of your weekend, and a nice chill week. Hopefully it goes quick. Hopefully everyone's week goes quick. I want a quick week. Maybe get back to the weekend again. I had a 3-day weekend this week, so. And yesterday went by like a snap, it's like gone. Like wow, that's quick. But hey, that's how it goes. That's this year for us. All right, let's see what we got. We got Anti. Thank you, Anti, for all your help tonight and the great links. I always appreciate that. Say goodbye to Paulo, Pookie. Hope you have a great night. Devoid. Avoid, my bro. If you're still hanging out, hope you have a great night. Keep me posted, man. We'll play some COD, man. I'll show you what I got, man. We tear it up, metal style. I know those kids are getting crazy though. Gotta watch out. I gotta get my speed back. Yeah. But thank you, Pookie and Avoid for joining the team and the membership. Appreciate that. I think we had Jake in there too. And we'll see. And thanks for all the gifts. I truly appreciate all the gifts. It's very kind of you. And I do appreciate every single one of you. I say, hope you have a great night. Gland, hope you have a great. Well, you and I say have a great day. Honestly, you guys are in. It's probably still afternoon for you guys. It's almost 1:00. About noon right now. Wait, it was about 11 in the morning. I don't remember. Anyway, Delusican, brother, appreciate you. Steve, thank you, man. Let me know tomorrow. We'll try to set up a time and mess around. See what we can do. Chris, if you're still hanging out, appreciate you, brother. Always do. Mark, thank you. As always. Stardust, thank you as well. Can't forget Stardust. Can never forget Stardust. Try not to forget anybody around here. I literally have to go up the chat and just look and make sure. What's we had? 704 Joe. I thank 704 Joe for hanging out. What else we got? I think that's most everybody. I don't know. Well, if I forgot to say thank you so much. I know. Well, we'll have videos this week. I got a couple of videos will be actually maybe one video this week will be this song I'm promoting. I play guitar solos for a band called Echoes Beyond. I think it was Echoes Beyond. Play some guitar solos on that, and that was pretty cool. Again, if anyone's listening and you want me to play guitar solos on your stuff, let me know. I love doing that kind of stuff. Oh, I almost missed the same time. There's a bar in Todo Santos called Shut Up Franks. That's a good one there. Yeah. I unfortunately I have to be very diplomatic when I flex back on weird commenters, but I try and throw my wit in there. Real good. Oh yeah, don't forget the eclipse, man. Make sure you either get your glasses or don't look at it for sure. Save those eyes. All right, Mark. Yeah, for sure, man. We're gonna try and find some glasses. I think I'll be at work at that time. Yep. All right, root beer. Oh, you're gonna buy root beer? Okay, root beer is good. All right, people. Well, thank you so much once again. If you're watching the replay of this and you've made it this far, congratulations to you, and thank you for hanging out all this way. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel because that really helps me out. Trying to grow, trying to go on YouTube. YouTube's tough. YouTube's hard, man. We keep trying. Well, I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great night, great weekend. We'll see you next Saturday for another Shred Fest. All right? Take care.